Hi guys, welcome back to Big and Little Play. Today we're looking at PowerBeats VR. If you go onto the Steam store, PowerBeats VR actually bills itself as your real virtual workout. It also describes itself as a high intensity VR fitness game. As usual, quick disclaimer, we aren't fitness professionals and this is all just personal opinion. As always, we love to hear your thoughts on it, what you found to work for you. It's great to have those discussions. So let's jump into it. In PowerBeats VR, you box, dodge and squat to the rhythm of the music. The key features that you have in the game are the orbs, which you have to punch or get some velocity at. You have walls, which you have to duck around, squat under, rails, and there's also bombs, which is another obstacle for you to duck and squat around. Yes, this is another VR rhythm game. The key features are there are 4 different environments, there are 3 different difficulty ratings. As you complete workouts on different difficulty ratings, you do actually earn more XP, which unlocks different types of weapons. You start off with just your fists, you then unlock hammers, you unlock shields, and then power fists. Each one does different things. They have over 50 workouts, which they say have been mapped by fitness professionals. They also have a built-in avatar mode, which means that it's easier for people to watch you play. If you have any knee issues like myself, you can remove the obstacles and therefore you don't have to do as many squats, which is great. The game has an auto-generate feature, which means that you can add your own songs, add what you want the difficulty to be, what you want it to be made up of, and it will auto-generate that map for you. So you have a lot of customization there. They also have a playlist feature, which I think really helps. One of my big frustrations with a lot of VR games is that you're going from song to song trying to find the song that makes you want to work out, that song that really gets you going. And that means that you could have extended times where you aren't playing and therefore your heart rate will drop, means your workout isn't quite as intense. If you can put your own playlist in, which you can in this game, it means that you're actually able to just play it and go to the next song and you don't have those extended breaks. They actually have 2 features as well, which are specifically catered towards fitness. There is the inbuilt Calorie Tracker, which tells you how many calories you on average should have burnt for that song. And it also has heart rate monitor support, so you can hook up your heart rate monitor and get a more accurate read on your gameplay. Let's now look at the downsides. Power fists. You have an ability where you can clear the board, so you can clear everything coming at you. If you're trying to get a workout and you clear the board, what's the point? Some of the maps and the difficulties are just a bit too fast, so if you're trying to get a workout in, you're going to fail unless you know that map really well. Failure leads to extended breaks, leads to disrupted workout. I found that not all the environments work. The medieval castle one and the desert one I found are very, very glitchy, and there's lag and delay, and again, that's not great if you just want to get your head into a workout and go, go, go. This is another game where I don't find the rails to be particularly good, unfortunately. They're hard to stay on again. They also, I don't feel like they lend a lot to the workout. The rails tend to go on for quite a long time on some things, and again it just feels like you just stood there with your hands out. I've also found that sometimes the actual actions you're doing aren't in time with the music, and if you play a lot of rhythm games, if you're not in time with that rhythm when you're doing things, it throws you out. It really throws you out. I also find the bombs not difficult. I don't know what the right word is. Sometimes they just don't make sense. Like you've got a duck and weave, but then they put a bomb exactly where you're supposed to duck and weave into. I don't know. If anybody else struggles with the bombs and the logical sense of it, let us know below, because sometimes I'm just a bit like, but why? Overall, I have enjoyed playing some PowerBeats. Unfortunately, I wouldn't say it's one of my go-tos when it comes to a workout game. Other games do it better. If you want a boxing workout, you go to Box VR. If you want to do more of a rhythm game with the rails and things like that, Synth Riders, Audio Trip, unfortunately do it that little bit better. I'm sure the guys are putting in a lot of improvements, and I hate to say negative things. I also struggle because I don't like a lot of the songs in it. It's probably about 4 or 5 songs that I like to play, and the rest I won't pick. So for me, it's a game that I won't naturally gravitate to, not like Synth Riders or Audio Trip, which are very, very similar. They're the ones that I would naturally gravitate to a little bit more. The fact that you can add your own songs possibly would help me with that, but it's still not one I would pick. I think you can get a good workout from it, but unless you put your own songs in, I feel like you're quite limited. But if you put your own songs in, the maps that generate aren't always the best. They're not always in time with the music. I like the game, but it's not one I pick. Okay guys, well thanks for watching. Next week Big will be looking at Until You Fall, which is another game which is supposedly a fitness game.